home of the Sun City Eagle family.
Following the Sun City Eagle family 2025 breeding season from incubation to the Eaglet fledging.
The eagles are working to receive their brood, strengthening the nest, locating food sources, and fattening up before the chicks hatch. In the incubation period, the male is on the eggs 30 to 50% of the daytime hours. Towards the end of incubation, when the eggs are about to hatch, the female spends most of the time in the nest. She wants to be there to assist the chicks as they break out of their shells.
Eaglet's first sighting. Unsteady but able to move about.
Eagle chicks are fed a steady diet of fish, occasionally supplemented by waterfowl. About 85% of a chick's diet will typically consist of fish such as carp, shad, bullhead, and sunfish. The adults capture and tear the fish into small strips, offering them to the chick. The chick snatches the food from the adult's beak and swallows it whole.
The chick is still covered with light gray down, eyes brown, gape legs, and skin pink.
The eagle chick will eat as much as it can at a single feeding, storing food in its crop. The crop, an organ located near the base of the bird's neck, will enlarge as it fills, resembling a golf ball. The parents will not venture far away from the nest.
The chick will be nearly full grown at 9 weeks of age. Then it will add some weight as it develops its flight muscles after it leaves the nest. Its wingspan will be as long as or slightly larger than that of adults. The eaglet will flap its wings to strengthen them for flight, but it will spend time low on a windy day in the nest. Both parents continue to bring nutrition to the eaglet, but they spend hours away from the nest. the eagle is almost full size. It is trying to get lift by flapping its wings on the route to flight. Eaglets or young bald eagles begin flapping their wings and practicing flight around 11 to 12 weeks after hatching, a process called branching, where they jump and flap from branches, strengthening their flight muscles and learning to land. The eaglet's daily routine is flapping wings and eating, all to move closer to fledging. The eaglet ventures out on the limb adjacent to the nest. On this day, the parents left the nest at sunrise. The eaglet followed to explore its new environment. One parent returns to the nest. It calls out for the eaglet. Both parents are concerned about the eagle's whereabouts. The eaglet returns with an air of confidence. When chicks leave the nest, they usually glide to a nearby tree or stump, returning to the nest tree frequently and continuing to be fed by the adults. At 17 to 23 weeks of age, the bond between the adults and their young fades, and the adults no longer tolerate harassment from their offspring. This is the time when the young eagles leave the territory, following the prevailing winds to more northerly shorelines and water bodies in search of good feeding grounds. Following the Sun City Eagle family 2025 breeding season from incubation to the Eaglet fledging.
Home of the Sun City Eagle family.